3, 2, 1.
Valerie, Kyle Travel Channel.
We went on a 5-day MSC cruise on the seascape. Check out those videos if you haven't. I do a ship tour, I do a food and entertainment tour, and I'm going to do a comparison between our 5-day and 8-day cruise. So there's a lot coming out about cruising with MSC. Ocean Cay, their private island. What is it like compared to Coco Cay or Carnival Celebration Key, which we're going to be on in a month? I'm so excited for that. But we had 2 days at Ocean Cay. We've been there before. We were there only for like the 8 to 4 p.m. This time, day 1, we were there from 1 p.m. We had to be back on board at 11:30 p.m. Crazy. The second day, we were able to go out, I think, super early, like 6 a.m. And then we just had to be back on by 5 or 6. So we had a full day there and we went and did everything. So I'm going to show you walking around the island. I'm going to show you our snorkeling. I'm going to show you what we found when we were snorkeling. That was really great. And then they have the buffet, they had the Lighthouse show. We did a dance party on the beach. So wonderful, so much fun. Here's what it's like to spend 2 days at Ocean Cay. And we're gonna be here until who knows what time at night. There's a Lighthouse show tonight that I'm so excited for. And other than that, it's just beaches and relaxing. Very pretty. We remember really liking Ocean Cay the last time we were here. So we're excited to spend some time relaxing. That's our whole plan. And snorkeling and seeing what there is to see. You can see here on the map, Ocean Cay is not big. There are a lot of different places where you can swim. We have gone to the Ocean Cay Lagoon area in the middle, but we really like North Island because you get more of the ocean side, and we feel like the snorkeling over there is really great, and you can find so many different fish, so many different animals, crabs. People said they saw tiny stingrays, all different kinds of things. But really, from our experience, there might be busier places to snorkel or swim, but there's no bad place. The water is just absolutely beautiful, and the island is just, it really feels like paradise. Beach time. It's a bit of a hike across the island. They have a little trolley that you can wait for, or you can walk. You can definitely rent some things here. They have floaties, snorkels. We bring our own, so we don't need to worry about that. We are to the furthest beach out. It's fairly busy today.
Wow.
The water is absolutely perfect. This is where we spent the afternoon on North Beach, I believe. And it is beautiful. The snorkeling is amazing. I'm going to show you that right here. We scooted some of the chairs into the nice shady spots. Oh my gosh, just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful and beautiful. Look at these little knuckleheads.
That conch moves around. You can see it moving.
Oh yeah.
There it goes.
Bye, buddy.
Oh
my god. Ah.
See the crab walk.
I feel like a beached whale trying to get up on that thing. It's so hard. Let's see Kyle get up on this thing.
Need another blow.
Try again.
You want help?
Okay.
You want help? You're not trying.
He did it. Kyle,
Front
Kyle.
Flip. Front flip. Oh! It was the 180.
As I was snorkeling, there were so many beautiful fish, And I swam through this school of fish. They were coming up so close to my camera. I just had my cell phone in a little pouch. They were coming up so close, and it was honestly, it reminded me of just some of the best snorkeling I've done, where you really just get to be around all these fish and you get to swim through. They're so colorful, they're so beautiful. There is a lot to see if you snorkel around the rocks. That's where all the fish kind of hang out. In the middle, you might see some barracudas or things like that swimming along the bottom, but a lot of the fish are just near the rocks and they're so easy to find. There are little bars all over. We can get different drinks. There are 2 pina coladas, and they almost gave us one without alcohol. They were like, oh, you want alcohol? So we poured it all over the top. So yummy. Ooh. We spent the day on North Island. We're headed back to the ship, and we're gonna get dinner and then come back out. We're gonna do the Lighthouse show and the beach disco. There is the Lighthouse. There's a Lighthouse show. So we just had dinner on the ship. We're headed back out. We're headed back out to the beach. We are gonna spend as much time as we can. We have to be on board by 11:30 p.m. It's crazy. Kyle, do you love it?
Huh. Feel these nipples.
I'm
so excited.
Dude, look, they are. We are headed to the only beach that's left open. That's where the party is, and you're going to be able to see the lighthouse from there. So they close all the other beaches, and then they just have everybody on a single beach, which I guess makes sense. The sun is just setting. There's the lighthouse. We're waiting for the lighthouse show. There's the ship. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful day here. It's so nice. So one thing to be aware of if you do an overnight at Ocean Cay is that when you come back off the ship after dinner, there's only one beach that's going to be open, and it's the one that's closest to the ship, which makes sense. But then everybody has to be out, I think, at like 8 o'clock. So you get to watch the sunset, and then everybody kind of has to get out.
What do you want from me?
I have to do my... This is for my investigative series, David. You put that tongue away. What did you think of Ocean Cay?
It was Ocean okay.
You should have said it was Ocean Cay. I thought the lighthouse show was so fun. The lighthouse is beautiful. We actually, when we went back on our 8-day cruise, we were back at Ocean Cay for 1 day, and we went to the top of the lighthouse. They had a lighthouse tour. It was $20 or $24, depending on when you bought it, but we got to climb all the way to the top. So make sure you subscribe, or make sure you watch out for that video to come out, because I'm going to show you the view from the top, what the tour is like. It was really, really great. I'm so happy we did it. A few things I'm just going to recap here as we watch the lighthouse show. Day 1, so you do get to stay out and watch the sunset in the water, but they have everyone corralled into the beach closest to the ship, probably for safety purposes and swimming at night. You don't really want to be out where nobody knows where you are. So you're going to be in this main water area. And then after sunset, they have everybody come out of the water, again, likely for safety. There were people trying to tiptoe back in, and then they kept getting whistled out and they had to come back out. So I absolutely recommend going. It felt like a beach vacation, where cruising feels like a vacation. This felt like we got to spend a ton of time on the beach. We were out all day, went back on the ship for dinner, came back out and went to watch the lighthouse show, and then we stayed on the beach for the dance party. And it just felt like a vacation to me. And it was just a different experience than having to be back on the ship, for dinner time and then running around the ship from there. I absolutely loved being back on the beach. I could have spent another day there because there's not a ton to do as far as additional activities you can buy. They don't have slides or all the fanfare, which I kind of loved, because it really forces you to relax, lay out on the beach, lay out in the shade, go jump off of that platform thing, go snorkeling, have fun, just enjoy being in kind of a more peaceful place, or stay on the beach area where it's more of a party. Like, it really was so great to be there for 2 days. You can walk all the way over along that path to the lighthouse. There's some beautiful seating. You can listen to the water, hang out. There's a little bar over there that it's not open now, but it was earlier. We just got breakfast delivered. We're at Ocean Cay for day 2. So we were here all day yesterday. We went snorkeling. We went all the way over to North Island. So that's where we were most of the day. And then we did the Lighthouse show. We did the beach party. We walked around at night. We snorkeled, swam, just relaxed on the beach. It was so wonderful. Today, first thing in the morning, we have our excursion. So we're doing a snorkeling excursion through MSC, and it's supposed to be a 30-minute boat ride over to a really good snorkel spot. We should have a guide that tells us about the animals. Yesterday, someone did say they saw a stingray while they were snorkeling, and people also saw some pretty decent sized barracudas. I saw tons of fish. You already saw that. And I'm going to be recording our snorkel today to see what we can see a little bit further off of Ocean Cay. All right, here's the excursion pavilion. This is where we meet for the snorkeling excursion. And it's pretty much right when you get off of the ship. There's security. Security's just right there. And then you walk straight over here. Everything is very close. It's a small island. It's very cute. So there is a buffet that's included, and that is from 11 to 2:30. It's not too far of a walk. It's right across from the middle lagoon. All right, slight snag. We went to check in, and it was about 9:35. Check-in was at 10 at the excursion desk. And they said, oh, this 10 o'clock was canceled due to the waves and the wind. So we're gonna reschedule for 12:30. Make sure that you go to the buffet when it opens at 11, because we'll be back after it closes. So it's kind of rearranging the day, but they did reschedule because there's a little bit of wind, and obviously with snorkeling you want the water to be as calm as possible. So we're still gonna try for the 12:30. Hopefully they keep that, and I'll show you what we see. So it's about 10 o'clock on day 2, and the lagoon area in the middle is where we're gonna swim right now. It's so beautiful, and it already feels like the wind is kind of calming down. So over across on the other side is where we were yesterday. That's like in the North Island area, as far over as we could go. But here's the lagoon. It doesn't seem like it's very deep. Maybe in the middle, because they do have the places where you can go and jump off of them. But it's so pretty. One more thing about the excursion being canceled, or rescheduled anyway, was that we didn't get any notifications through the app. We actually only found out because we went and checked in and talked to them a little bit early. So I don't know if it was a last minute decision because of wind or what. No app notification. They told us right away, and they were happy to refund it if that time didn't work. So we still want to do the excursion, so we're going to give it a try. So the lagoon is to the right, and then directly across from that, this is where the buffet will be, and that'll start in about 40 minutes. So there are 2 buffet areas. There's Boho Buffet, and then just 2 feet away where we were was Seeker's Buffet. All right, they're opening all the things. They're opening all the things. They had mac and cheese, jerk snapper, barbecue pork ribs, boho burger, hot dogs, succotash, And they have some more burgers, hoagies, hot dogs, and fries. Here's the desserts. Pineapple upside down cake, chocolate brownie, rum cake, and cookies. Yum. Okay, we have jerk chicken, mac and cheese, rice, jerk snapper, fries, pork ribs. We have a bunch of desserts. They opened about 15 minutes early, which is great because we have an excursion in a little over an hour that we need to run over to. Oh my gosh, I was gone for 2 seconds. There were a bunch of seagulls trying to get our food. I'm still gonna eat it, I guess. Everything was really good. One of our favorites was the jerk chicken and fish. Mine was the barbecue ribs. The desserts are delicious. I actually think the mac and cheese with the cheese and the breadcrumbs were so good. What do you think, dear?
Great.
Oh no, we hit a snag. So the 12:30 is also canceled because it's windy. And they said they usually double check 10 minutes before each excursion. So we are gonna just continue to explore and probably go snorkeling, maybe back where we were yesterday. That's been the best so far. Oh, oh. Hey, David, that's his mating dance. Go get him. Well, since our excursion was canceled, we're just snorkeling. We are on the lagoon side of North Island, so there's a little bridge that connects it. It's probably like a 10-15 minute walk from the ship, and there are some really exciting things that we found. I'm gonna show you one of them here, and there's tons of fish. They're teeny tiny little fish, there's bigger fish. So we're kind of making our own day of snorkeling. Look what we found. Ah, we found a crab in a conch shell. Oh my gosh, he's so cool.
We could go all the way to this other buoy.
Oh my gosh. Here, I'll hold him. Look at this little guy. Ah, he's so cool. Oh my god. So we're making our own little snorkeling thing. How cool is that? Freaking giant crab in a conch shell. One thing, if you walk around barefoot, just be careful. There are little plants with little stickers on them, and we'd never seen that. We hadn't had an issue with it before. I'm trying to find one because I think three of us stepped on some. If you're walking on Ocean Cay, be careful where you walk because these little guys are kind of everywhere and they got us. So they're in just these patches of grass where you think like you're probably good, and then there's little stickers. Put my water shoes on just in case. Here's the bridge between the other island and North Island. It's very small. There's areas so you can't swim over here. They have the ropes up, but it'd be really cool if you could, because by the rocks is where all the good stuff is. So transportation will pick you up right before you walk across the bridge to North Island. It's unfortunate that our excursion was canceled. We actually had our excursion canceled, a turtle snorkeling excursion canceled in Puerto Rico on our 8-day MSC cruise. 2 cruises, a couple weeks apart on MSC, both snorkeling excursions canceled. The water must have been choppy where we were going. I'm not sure. It was disappointing, but I'm gonna choose to appreciate the fact that they didn't attempt to take us out and then charge us anyway on either one. We got the refunds right away. So we did our own snorkeling. We did our own thing, and it worked out totally great. I had an absolutely amazing time. I hope this helps you decide if 2 days on Ocean Cay is right for you. Make sure you stay tuned because, like I said, I have so many videos coming out. Cruise ports, excursions, ship tours, you name it, Vegas, a bunch of different things. So we're always moving. We're always going somewhere. Make sure you subscribe so you can keep up. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next trip.
I'm going now back to home. Goodbye, 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 everybody, goodbye.